Is this the making of a world-class parliament? When systems are not performing, dysfunctional.
We procure our fuel in bulk for parliament, both for admin and for members of parliament. What happens is when we receive the fuel, we then note the serial numbers from zeros, like if it is 0001 to 1000, they are then recorded in the fuel master asset register. As the staff are giving the fuel to members of parliament, what they were doing, which the auditors picked, they would record, we have given Honorable Due 01 to 010. What the auditors want us to do, and which is the correct thing, is to say, Honorable Due, you then write 01, I have given Honorable Due coupon 0001, 002, 003, quoting the whole serial numbers of each fuel coupon. But because of the nature of members come to collect their fuel, and I'm sure you will appreciate, if the officer was to do that, to record 001, 002, 003, 0004, 05, it would take forever to issue the fuel coupons. So the officers would then resort to say 01 to 010 and give you. Those would still, that's what you are given. If it is 10 coupons, you get your 10 coupons and you sign for it. So what we have now, following the observation by the auditor, the officers are now recording as requested by the auditors. Two of the people that we had identified were from the audit office. Unfortunately, when we then made the offer, audit office, they had improved their salaries. The people turned down our offer. So that's the challenge that we had. So we have now gone back to advertise again. Currently it's a 1 million bed.
So basically you are admitting that the crisis will never end. You are admitting the crisis will never end. We continue being here and you keep on saying, yes, this one was found, we were late and so forth. So we have a crisis which will never end. Not only that, what is important, Chair, is to pick, I hear Mr. Chokuda said, which you appreciate, I don't know where we can apply, what the Auditor General here is saying, this is contrary to the provisions of Section 1041 of the Public Financial Management Treasury Statute 2019, which requires, entitles to keep and complete record of fuel received and issued. So basically you're putting people in office who don't even understand this. It's like you, Mr. Chair, being a lawyer, going to court without citing a law. And you expect you to represent anybody. That's what is happening. Exactly that. So you're going to court, you have not studied law. And the judge says, but you're supposed to use this law. But if you had studied law, you'd have brought it up to the judge.
How does the ministry then know these suppliers, the creditors, and how do the creditors also know that they can communicate directly with the ministry for them to be paid directly?
Already say, I'm seeing a situation where a supplier who supplies today, someone supplied last year, that one who supplied today can rush to the Ministry of Finance and get a payment, depending how they see him, whether there is a cut or whatever it is. There is no system to say these suppliers who supplied 60 days ago, they must be paid first, and then we come to someone who supplied maybe this month. If anyone can go direct and request for a payment and get payment without the attention of Parliament, then it means you can go for 3 months with others not yet being paid, then someone in 2 weeks' time is paid. I'm happy that they said this has been stopped.
And the suppliers are paid, and they know they go to the Ministry of Finance. Is there any correspondence that comes to the Ministry of Finance to ask for the account number and you supply it? Because we need to understand this. Because I'm looking at a situation when Honorable Chiri, somebody goes there, I'm Temba Mliswa, I'm Salt Lakes, can you pay me 30 million? So who's confirming that 30 million? Does Parliament right? And secondly, I'm worried about the recipient not informing. Due diligence, credibility, and so forth. How can a recipient get money from the Ministry of Finance and not ask, where did this money come from finance?
They punch into the system, and then the vendor number of that ministry comes out, and then they pay direct, even if they don't inform Parliament. That's what we term direct payments. But during that time, there was no consultation. The company would just go there, and then payment would be made. Variances, in fact, in most cases, were caused by the direct payments. What we do after the company is confirmed that you have about $10,000, then we use our records to verify that amount. We use our records. Because if we don't have any records, then that's when we approach the Ministry of Finance. But in most cases, we find that we have records and we have submitted to finance requests for payment to that effect.